What made Jordan Botelho worth going out to Hawaii and making those trips and recruiting him? And what maybe was the challenges of for him to identify you guys as a fit and projecting a guy that's a linebacker into a defensive end?
Well, the film would tell you the projection of defensive end is not as dramatic as we think it is. When you watch the tape, he's rushing in a two-point stance, and he's very heavy-handed. Like when he strikes you, he's punching you. He is a really unique combination of a high-intensity, violent football player. And again, this is still a collision sport that we play. He's a violent football player. And yet, he's got a really good transcript from a high-quality high school, Catholic high school in St. Louis. I think one of the unique things about Jordan was with Myron, with Marist, to a certain degree with Alohi, there was, hey, Ohana, we've got Hawaiians here. I think Jordan's very proud of where he comes from, but he's also very proud of his Korean heritage. He's very proud of his Portuguese heritage. It's not just, Jordan's not just another football player from Hawaii. Hey, they have a Hawaii pipeline going. He's just the next one in the group. He's not. I learned very quickly, he kind of would giggle about it and laugh, but we weren't necessarily connecting on that. We connected on Notre Dame. We connected on the similarities between our culture and the St. Louis culture at his high school. He loves Coach Lee. He loves Coach Elston. There was immediate connection there. In some cases, I'm just the guy that, drives everybody around in Hawaii because I know where I'm going. And I was Jordan's entree to Coach Lee and to Coach Elston and the point of contact. But I think he's a pretty unique individual, and it's been an education for me. He's a lot of fun to be around, and his family, but there are stories like that throughout our recruiting. I connected with the Mayer family. Why would I be engaged with a guy from Northern Kentucky who plays on the offensive side of the ball? Terry Joseph, connects, he was the connection to Pryor. I mean, our staff, I think, has done such a really good job of connecting all over the board, offense, defense, all the geographies. It's really about where does the relationship click. And that comes from our head coach, who has given us the directive that recruiting is going to be collaborative. We're not going to have rock star recruiters. It's going to be done by the staff. And it's really neat then to see the relationships develop across the board.